Now, here's your host, Pete McTee's.
Hi, everybody! Thank you. Good morning. Thanks, guys. Welcome to Pete-McTees' Clubhouse. Going to have a good time today right here in the clubhouse. And in our studio audience today, we have Cub Pack 27 from Stewartstown. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Yay, me! And let's hear it for my buddy, Captain Cole. Come on out, Captain. How you doing, Captain Cole?
Good. How are you doing, Pete McTee?
Cool. Let's do that high five thing again.
All
okay,
right.
Ready? Oh, that's cool. I like doing that every
more time.
Okay, ready? Ah, that's really a cool thing to do.
It is a cool thing to do.
Hey, what's the cool word today?
Cool word today is hair, Pete.
Hair.
Yeah, cool hair.
Well, you always have cool hair.
Thanks. So do you.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
No,
well, what do you do with hair? I mean, other than wear it on your head.
After we get a haircut,
yeah,
this is a cool thing. You can put the hair out in the yard, and little birds will come along and use that to insulate their nest with.
Oh, I thought maybe little birds would get it and, you know, make a big hairdo out of it.
No, they don't make little bird wigs out of your scraps.
No, they don't.
Hair, Pete.
But they use it for their nest.
They do build nests out of hair pieces.
Do they use any color hair?
Any color hair. They're not picky.
Yeah. Well, they have to be picky to pick up the hair.
Yeah, they do.
That's a technical term.
That's a tricky part.
Yeah. So that's a good thing to do with hair. Anything else?
Hair dryers, Pete.
What do you do with hair dryers?
Good idea.
You dry hair.
We use less electricity with hair dryers if we keep them on low instead of blasting our hair with it. If you keep it on low, it uses less electricity. Don't use hair dryers around water.
No, that's silly.
And always unplug them when you're not using them.
Okay, thanks, Captain Cool.
I'll be back.
And we'll be back with more fun. Don't go away. Yes, we have some good-looking Cub Scouts here in the studio audience today, and you're watching Pete McTee's Clubhouse. Look at them. Oh, yeah, they have all their little badges and things on and cool caps, and they kind of look like Captain Cool, you know, when you think about it. Let's say hi to Scooter over here. Hi, Scooter.
Hi, Pete.
Yeah, that's my computer, Scooter. Let's see if Wembley's awake. Wembley, come on out and say hi to the boys. There he is. Hi, Wembley. Good morning. Are you hungry, Wem? Okay, sit. Speak. That's a good speak. Yeah, let's hear it for Wembley. Oh, he's the coolest dog in the world. That Wembley's the coolest dog in the world. Come on in.
Hi, Pete.
Hi, Sammy Joe.
How you doing?
Okay, I'm much better after jumping around last week on your trampoline.
Yeah, did you recover from that?
Yeah, it got my, what's that thing called again? Your
cardiovascular system.
Cardiovascular thing, yeah.
Right.
And you know, after you left, Wembley was jumping on it.
He was?
Yeah, he liked it.
He did?
Yes.
What is that?
I heard a moose.
Me too.
Did you hear a moose?
Yes.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Oh, it's not a moose, it's Professor Noodles.
Oh, my gosh.
Professor, what are you doing with that
careful
golf club?
there.
Professor, you can poke an eye out with that, and I'll put it down.
Parry, thrust, lunge.
Sammy Joe, what's he doing with a golf club?
I don't know.
We were learning golfs.
Golfs?
Mm-hmm. We were hitting golfs.
Is that what you're going to talk about today, Sammy Joe?
Yeah, I was going to talk about golfing and also miniature golfing.
Ooh, that's when you're like, you got to be like real tiny.
What kind of club is that?
Well,
Professor?
this was from my, this was from the bag that was out on the porch here.
Yeah?
This is a 5-iron, Pete. This is a 5-iron.
Oh, so this is what you iron your clothes with?
No, Pete. That's you.
Here,
you
let me
iron,
try.
You iron at 5. No.
Works pretty good, Professor.
Pete,
it's a good iron.
Pete. No, it's not. Well, it's a good iron. It's a good iron for a medium shot. But see, Sammy Joe was heading over to the miniature golf course thing, and I just grabbed a couple of clubs. But she didn't tell me we were going miniature golfing. But she just said we were going golfing, so I just grabbed a couple clubs.
Oh,
this here's a mashie.
I like miniature golf.
This is a mashie right here.
That's
Captain?
a teeing off kind of thing.
This is a mashie thing.
Professor, you should never do that when somebody's standing behind you. Right, Sammy Joe?
Right.
Because you can hit somebody.
Safety comes first.
Always think safety.
Okay.
Always
So
think
now
safety.
we were miniature golfing.
Yeah?
How can you have like exercise miniature golfing?
Yeah,
Sammy
can you
Joe?
do that, Sammy Joe?
Sure. You're walking from hole to hole, and it's great exercise. Plus, you can do it with your family or with friends, and you can do it on vacation or just during the
Is it
weekend.
exercise if you're eating French fries and when you go hole to hole there on?
Well,
is that
Pete,
exercise
Pete,
too?
that helps your balance, so you can like swing the club and eat pizza and stuff.
I've done that before. Is that good exercise?
Well, you don't want to eat too much in then miniature golf because you do get some exercise, but it's not like going out jogging and running where you really burn a lot of calories.
I got a hole-in-one once miniature golfing.
Did
Me
you, Pete?
too,
Yeah.
Pete. Today.
I always carry a spare
It's fun.
pair. I always carry an extra pair of pants in case I get a hole-in-one.
Why, Professor?
In case I get a hole-in-one, Pete. I said that earlier. In case I get a hole-in-one, I carry.
You carry an extra spare?
pair of pants in case I get a
It's
hole-in-one.
one of his crazy
It's a
jokes
golf.
again.
Is that supposed to be funny, Sammy
It's a golf
Joe?
joke. Okay.
I'm laughing at your joke.
I know, that's good, Pete. Anyway, we're playing golf, and I had like a 15.
A 15 on one hole?
Well, then you average
Right, Sammy Joe?
See, you take your highest score, and then you count the number of holes you have, and then you divide it by that number, and then that's what you write down.
Sounds like science and math to me.
That's
Math
not true,
and science,
Sammy
and
Joe.
that's how we play miniature golf here, Pete.
Okay.
Okay.
So golfing is good exercise, especially
Yeah.
when you go on the big,
Oh,
really
yeah.
big
If you
course.
go on the big courses and like walk 18 holes, you get a lot of exercise because you're walking up and down hills.
Yeah, but what
and
about
all
the
over.
guys that drive those little cars?
Oh, they're not getting very much exercise
not
driving
good,
the
huh?
They're having
cars.
a lot
I
of fun.
prefer to walk
They're having
and
a lot of
carry my bag of clubs with me.
So you should walk the
Oh,
course
definitely.
for exercise.
And you can wear really cool clothes.
Yeah, your pants look like golf pants.
You can wear really cool clothes
do.
and shoes.
Why do people wear goofy pants on the golf course, Sammy Joe?
I know.
I'm not sure.
I know, Pete. Because they can. That's why.
Because they can.
Because everybody else.
Because you can't wear them anywhere else.
That's right. Everybody else
That's
does.
right. They're all
But anyway,
wild
that's
colors
golfing.
and checkerboards and everything else.
So we're out miniature golfing.
Yeah.
And, you know, this is where now you don't always get this when you're playing on a course, but you hit it down the drain and it goes around the corner.
Yeah.
And it caroms off the corner
thing there,
and bounces
yeah.
around and falls in the little pail and drops down in the hole sometime. And that was
like
just the
that.
first hole.
I like miniature
Yeah, I like
golf.
that too. So anyway, we're going to go out and play a little bit. We brought an extra club for you if you want to go along with
Can
us.
I play?
Oh, sure. Come
But
with
you don't
us,
use
Pete.
clubs like this. This is a fat club.
No, Professor just grabbed these on the way out.
Professor, you really teed me off when you brought this club in here.
No, Pete, I got a good notion to join the club, and never mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
but
this is a clubhouse.
that's right. So
we should have lots of clubs
we
here.
could tee off
Definitely.
here.
I
Excuse
think
me.
we do in
Right.
the back.
We could probably.
Professor, you didn't look. You didn't
Professor,
look. We're
look,
standing.
we're right here,
standing
Professor.
right behind you.
Okay.
Didn't
Well,
Sammy Joe tell you?
okay.
Safety first?
All right, Pete. I'll use the world's shortest backswing. Ready?
Okay. That was not back.
Look at that. Here.
Well, I'm going to get my club. We'll go play.
Okay, we're gonna go play. Okay.
And we'll
All
be
right.
back with more
Okay,
fun.
but now, Pete.
What?
We gotta go.
I was just telling the kids at home we're going to be
Okay.
back.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. We'll be back with more fun. Don't go away.
We gotta go.
We're going to get the club.
We gotta go.
All right,
We have your
let's go.
club.
Let's go.
Hey, we'll be right back. We have your club.
Science, the possession of knowledge as distinguished from ignorance or misunderstanding.
For sale, one slightly used professor works sometimes.
Oh, welcome back, boys and girls, to Pete McTee's Clubhouse. I was just reading one of Professor Noodle's books. It's the Science Encyclopedia. It's a real thick book full of science stuff, and it has cool pictures in it. And see that, Captain Cool? It's a science encyclopedia.
Maybe I left in the clubhouse. I'll be with you in a minute.
Here comes Professor.
Oh, no, okay, I know it's overdue. I'll get it there. Okay. Pete, those librarians will hunt you down if you get... Oh, let me try
What,
this
Professor?
again, Pete.
What? Is this the library's book, Professor?
Hello, Pete. How you doing?
Hi, Professor.
Hi,
Thanks
Pete.
for ringing the bell.
Pete, I'm
What?
looking for my library book.
Does it look like this?
Yes, Pete, it does look like that. Have you been to the library lately?
Yeah.
Do you always...
Actually, I got this at your lab. I wanted to read it.
Well, Pete, did you notice that there's a card in the back of that says it was, like, taken out by me?
No. I didn't look at that.
Well, you ought to read. When you read to the back of the book, you'll find out that it's overdue by about 2 months. I got to get it back as soon.
Professor, how many times have I told you when you come on the clubhouse to comb your hair?
Well, Pete, now look.
You goofball.
Pete, now
hey,
look.
kids, what do you think of Professor's hair? Goofy, huh? Yeah. See? They don't like your hair, Professor. They think it's pretty. They think it's pretty goofy.
Okay, now,
yes.
Pete, so many times you've been talking to me about hair, my hair versus your hair, which is naturally curly and permed.
That's why I looked it up in the book, because I didn't think your hair, see, my hair is like nice
naturally
and permy.
curly.
Yeah, and Captain Cool has cool hair.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Pete,
Sammy Joe has nice hair.
Pete, you're in luck because
Wembley even has nice furry dog hair.
Okay, Pete, you know something though, Pete.
But I looked it up in here.
This is going to take a while, isn't it?
Yeah, I was, okay.
Pete, we're going to talk about hair today.
We are.
Right, hair.
So when I looked up hair in the book, I didn't know you were going to talk about hair.
Hair today, gone tomorrow. Right. Okay.
Yes.
So anyway, I'm going to walk over here and get the art card here. And
What's
the
that
easel.
thing?
And the easel.
Oh, it's an easel.
Right.
Artie, that's an art term.
Right. And it's easel. It's easel for me to bring it over here.
Oh, this should be easel.
Okay. Right. So anyway, you know, very quickly.
Yes.
When we're going to draw something here that I think everybody can understand.
We're drawing something?
Right. We're going to draw something.
Can I draw something?
Well, not yet, Pete. We're going to draw something that looks like.
What's
like
that
this. Thing? Okay. Look at that.
Wow, it looks like a
nothing right yet.
Teardrop.
Right? Okay. Now, if we draw something like this.
What's that?
And draw something like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Still doesn't look like much, does it?
Doesn't look like much to me.
But let's call this the skin.
What's the skin?
This surface right here is the skin.
That's skin?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this particular area down here we're going to call a root.
A root.
Right. This is called the root.
Okay.
Okay. And this particular part right here we're going to call a follicle.
Boy, that's a big word. Follicle.
I-C-I-L-E. I think that's how it is.
I don't know. That's an awfully big word, Professor.
All right. Anyway, this is a hair fiber, and these are some blood vessels. You know.
mean that's the way it looks in your skin?
That's the way it looks in the skin there, Pete.
That's silly looking.
And there's the blood vessels are down here at the bottom, you know.
Yeah.
But the hair grows up through the skin.
Yeah.
Right. And it's the same way in every fur-bearing or hair-bearing mammal or animal.
You mean like Wembley has hair like this?
Well, Wembley has hair like this to a degree.
Does he have follicles?
Yes, he does.
Does
Pete.
he have roots?
Yes, he does, Pete. And that's why.
Yeah, but where's the flea? He has fleas too.
Well, we'll get little fleas. There's little tiny fleas. Anyway, Pete.
What?
Some animals have very, very dense hair.
Yeah.
Very dense. You know what dense is, don't you, Pete?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No,
I gave you a good line.
That's a big word.
Dense, Pete.
Yeah, how do you spell that?
T-H-A-T, Pete.
Okay.
That. It's very thick. Very thick. There's like thousands and thousands of hair.
Dense means thick.
Thick. Thousands and thousands of hair per square inch. And a lot of animals use that for insulation. That's another big word. Thick hair means insulation.
So they could stay warm.
That's right. They can stay warm. It also protects them from getting wet.
What about guys who don't have hair and they're called bald? Are they cold?
Well, if they don't wear a hat, I guess.
That's why they wear hats.
That's right. That's why they wear a hat.
That's
but anyway,
too.
You've got the follicle, you've got the root. Keeping it very simple.
Yeah.
You've got the skin, and the hair grows up.
But Professor,
okay.
My hair doesn't look like that. My hair goes up like this, then it goes like this.
You know, Pete, with one swipe of the pen,
it's a curly hair.
You're capable of setting science back hundreds and hundreds of years.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Why is your hair so silly looking, Professor?
Well, Pete, because I have developed a routine in grooming my hair.
Is that a root? Like in a hair root?
Yes, Pete.
A routine?
No, just a routine. That means
a routine.
That's a schedule of doing things the same every time. And I found out that if I comb my hair every other leap year.
Every other leap year.
Right. That begins with an even number.
That's every 8 years or so,
I find that it's
isn't it?
pretty good that, it keeps the hair looking real good.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look good.
Well, it's washed. It's just
I
not.
asked the kids, and they said it looks goofy.
Well, I tell you what.
Will you comb it for us today?
No, Pete, but I'll tell you what I will do.
What will you do?
I have figured out a way, and I'll show you, because today is a day when I am going to take care of my hair.
Okay, let's do it.
I thought this would be a monumental day.
Where's the comb?
Well, no, we don't use combs, Pete.
What are you using?
I use goop.
Okay. Where's the goop?
in the basement. I'll be right back.
Downstairs.
Ah!
Okay.
Be careful.
Where'd he go? I see some hair. Oh, there's something cool. That's hair stuff.
Okay.
Oh, this looks like cool stuff.
Stuff here.
hair
a little bit of this here.
Oh, some
okay.
of this stuff.
Right.
This is
okay.
hair
That's
stuff.
good. Okay. That's good.
Okay. Alrighty.
Okay. Now, first
what
of all,
do? You have a towel?
I got a towel because towels are important.
Hurry up, Professor.
Towels are pretty important.
We don't have like all day or anything.
First of all, now you got to be real careful. You can help me with this, okay?
Okay, what is it?
Okay, this is styling mousse.
No, it's not. It's styling mousse.
Oh, okay. Well then.
I like chocolate mousse.
Well, this isn't
that's
chocolate.
That's like pudding.
This is styling mousse.
Hey, what do we do? Where do we put it?
You apply it gently to the seam. Gently, very gently to very gently. Okay.
I think that looks pretty good there, Professor.
I can't really see what you're doing, Pete. Does that
you
look
don't
pretty
want to
good?
see. You don't want to see.
The guys look pretty good. Did he put a nice even amount on? Because I'm really particular about my hair.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Now this
looks cool.
This gives me shine. This gives me shine and endurance.
This gives you shine.
Right.
Okay.
So now, Pete,
put some of this on.
Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit.
I'll just put one drop on.
One drop. That's all I need. One drop.
Okay.
Go ahead. One drop. Okay.
There you go.
One drop.
One drop.
Okay. Okay.
It's kind of a big drop, Professor.
Pete, I'm feeling like a little oozy.
Hey, what's this?
Oh, well, that I use at the end. That I use at the end to protect.
Hey, what's this?
And this is my special styling. Pete, something feels like a bird flew overhead.
Can I put some of this on?
Well, just a little bit, Pete, because you can't use much of that, or there could be disastrous results.
I'll just put one drop.
Just a tiny bit. Okay,
one drop.
Tiny bit. Give me a tiny bit. Okay. Okay. How's that feel?
That was a big drop. Ooh, I got some goop on me.
Oh, well, you better wash that off, Pete, because I don't know.
Here we
it
go.
might be environmentally unsound to use. Okay, now.
How about this?
No, not yet, Pete. No, that you use at the end. Okay, now you got to wrap your head up in the towel. See, you got to do that.
Okay.
And
where'd you go?
Oh, I gotta go. Anyway, Pete, you gotta go down here.
What are you doing down there, Professor?
Well, you gotta take your hair. Yeah, you gotta really wash it.
I want to use some of. Is this what they call hairspray? I think this is hairspray, Captain Cool.
You gotta wash.
Captain Cool has cool hair.
Well, yeah,
you should ask him.
That's because he works with it a lot, Pete.
You should ask him how he does it. Professor.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, come on up here. I think your hair's probably dry now, Professor. What are you doing?
Okay. Well, you just gotta give it a little shot here.
Okay.
Wait,
you have to turn the electric on.
I gotta turn the electric on. Did I do that? Okay.
No.
Okay. There we go.
Now
Did I lose my?
Oh, I think you lost your electric.
Oh my.
Here.
Okay. Well, anyway.
It should be dry. The towel should make it dry. Okay. Let's take a look at it.
Okay.
All righty. Let's look.
Okay. How's it look?
It looks.
How's it look?
It looks great, doesn't it?
Huh? What do you think, Pete? What do you think? What do you mean? How's it look?
I think you need some hairspray.
I need a mirror. I need a mirror.
No, you don't need it. Does he need a mirror?
Captain, I need a mirror. Pete, give me a mirror. I need a mirror.
Yeah, just a little hairspray.
Just give me a mirror.
Yeah, we'll be right back,
Pete,
boys and girls.
Let me see.
No,
I gotta see
you
what it
can't
looks
see
like.
it.
Pete, I want to see.
Okay.
Please, I got to be able to see what it looks like.
Go ahead.
Captain, smile. Let me see in your teeth the gleam. What you do to my hair?
I forgot the hairspray. I just put too much. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Here, let me spray it, Professor. Let me spray it. Don't go away. I'm going to spray his hair. Professor!
You're watching Pete McTee's Clubhouse. The views expressed by the professor do not necessarily represent those of management. Welcome back to Pete McTee's Clubhouse. Step inside and join the fun. Today, my book of the week is called Ashpet, an Appalachian Tale. A serving girl named Ashpet works at Widow Hooper's house. When visitors come, Widow Hooper and her daughter stick Ashpet under the wash tub. They are mean to her. One day, Ashpet forgets to watch the fire while she is working. This makes Widow Hooper mad because they don't have hot water. So Widow Hooper forces Ashpet to go to Granny's for fire. While there, Ashpet and Granny become friends. Ashpet gets the fire and Widow Hooper and her daughters are able to go to the church meeting. After they are gone, Granny stops by to help Ashpet. And with a little magic, the cabin is cleaned and a beautiful dress is waiting for Ashpet. Now Ashpet can go to the meeting. What happens when she gets there, and who does she meet? Find out by going to your local library and read Ashpet, an Appalachian Tale.
There it is, Ashpet, a really good book. And remember, boys and girls, to go to your local library and and read books so you can learn more about all the fascinating things all around you in the whole wide world. You want to read lots of books, go to your school library or your local library. I hear some squeaky noises. Do you? Is it? Shh. Professor, you're making a lot of noise.
No,
now get in here.
I'm not making near as much noise as those clubhouse doors.
Professor, why are you wearing your pith helmet?
Oh. Pete, I'll tell you what, if you have hair like this, wouldn't you wear a pin helmet?
Put it on. Put the hat on. Put it on. Professor, put your hat on. Hurry up.
Captain, help. Help me, Captain.
Even
I need
Captain
some tips.
Cool cannot make your hair look cool.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll put this on. How's this, Cap?
That's much better.
Much
it
better.
Is a cap,
much
Captain.
better. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
you don't have like a burlap bag or anything, do you, Pete? That I could like wear for the next, 6 months?
You could maybe put your head in the lab cart. That would be good.
I could do that, Pete, but wouldn't it look funny, this lab cart like wheeling around all over the place?
True.
Yeah, okay.
Professor, you think maybe I put a little too much gel on your hair, or maybe a little too much
coagulate.
Mousse? What's coagulate? How do you spell that?
Coagulate, Pete. It's like when it went out and went. Right?
How do you spell that?
That meant T-H-A-T, Pete. That T-H-A-T. When it went on my hair, that meant it was time to. I used too much. You coagulated it all over the place.
Yeah. So you think your hair will get. It kind of looks nice like that, Professor.
Pete,
it's not like real wild like it normally is.
Pete,
it's nice and flat and conservative. Yeah. See. It's kind of.
Oh, Captain, what am I gonna do? Pete, I hope we can get this thing straightened
You'll have to go to your barber.
Carvin Marvin, I don't think he even wants to see me, but we're gonna have to get this straightened out by next week. You know that?
Okay. Well, we'll see you next time on Pete McTee's Clubhouse.
Bye,
everybody.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Uh-oh.